Hey everyone, welcome back to another prenatal and postpartum Pilates session. Today's session we are going to be working the back and the arms. So this session is perfect if you're in the early stages postpartum. It is really important that you continue to encourage movement through the top part of your spine, getting space through your chest and strength through your arms, backs and shoulders, because as your baby gets bigger and if you're breastfeeding, you spend a lot of time slumped forward. So getting movement and strength into those areas is really important, and it feels great too. If you are pregnant, continuing to develop strength in these areas also feels great, because it's generally the one thing that doesn't change too much as your belly starts to get bigger. It's also a great way to be targeting the core while getting some exercise in. So all you need for this workout is a couple of light set of dumbbells and a mat. Let's get ready to move. Let's make a start. So starting off in a kneeling position, come up into a tall kneel. Make sure that your pelvis is in good alignment, so pull the pelvis underneath you. Let's start with our hands behind our head. This one's a great stretch to open up through the shoulders, get a little bit of movement through the spine, and a great chest stretch as well. So we're going to start with our hands behind our head. We're going to reach up nice and tall, and as we wrap the arms around our body, we're going to twist the arms backwards, rotating them through so that the palms are facing out. They're going to meet together behind the back and then come back around. So as you continue through this exercise, imagine that you're up against a wall and that you're wanting to skim your arms around the side of the wall. Taking a nice big deep breath in and breathing out. Continuing to reach up just that little bit higher as the arms pass behind the back. Really reach up tall, spread those fingertips. And last one. Excellent. And then rejoin me again with the fingertips either behind the head or to the ears. We're going to close the elbows down, developing a lot of space through the back, the top part of the back, the top part of the shoulders. Engaging those obliques, the muscles that run down the side of your core, the side of your stomach. Focusing on lifting up through the pelvic floor, gentle squeeze. Thinking about getting as much movement through those shoulders as possible. For 5, 4, careful you're not flaring out through the rib cage, and 2, and 1. What we're going to do now is we're going to sit down onto our butt, and we're going to lean forward. We're going to continue to warm up the back and the shoulders, continuing to keep the exercises unweighted. We're going to lean forward. Now, of course, you can do these exercises completely laying on the ground. If you are pregnant, obviously you want to make sure that you're up off the belly, probably from anywhere from your second trimester. And if you're newly postpartum, it might feel uncomfortable to be all the way down on your chest. So this is a great modification. Let's start. So roll the shoulder blades back and down. Let's just focus on resetting those shoulders so that we're focusing on rounding them up and then setting them back and down so that they're really sitting back into the pockets. What you'll feel is that your lats will come on, the muscles that sit to the side of your shoulder blades. Let's go 2 more rolls. Last one. And then let's hold those shoulders back and down and take the arms out in front. We're going to go into a Y raise here. So reaching up and back down. So you want to focus on the arms coming out into a nice Y position, thumbs facing up towards sky. Good. Of course, making sure that you're making room for your belly. So if you need to, you can have your knees a little bit further apart. For 5, 4, neck nice and long. 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms up into a Y. We're going to squeeze back into a W and then shoot the arms forward. Good. As you cycle through this exercise, focus on squeezing through the middle of your back, making sure that you're not clamping up through the top part of the traps. We're wanting to be engaging through the middle of the back and the lower part of the shoulder blade. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to combine those two movements now. We're going to shoot the arms forward. We're going to drop the arms down, lift them back up, and squeeze back into a W. Extending and down, up and squeeze. Beautiful. So you are naturally getting a little bit of work through the lower part of the back here too. As I said, we're just warming up the shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, and 2. Good. And last one. Beautiful. Let's take our arms behind us now. We're going to work through the triceps. So you want to rotate the thumbs towards the body and then peeling them out as you rotate away. Fantastic. So this exercise here is called flight. It's a great one to be getting a bit of movement through your shoulders. You'll feel a nice little burn through all the really small muscles in your rotator cuff, in your shoulder itself. But it's a great exercise for the triceps as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Just going nice and slow to start. We're going to pick up the pace in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go 20 nice and quick here. So 1, 2, nice little burner. 3, 4, keep going. 6, neck nice and long, shoulders back and down. 10 to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Let's shake it out. So coming into a 4-point position here, let's just release a little bit through the lower back with some cat-cows. So take a nice big deep breath in, round the spine up towards the sky, and then as you breathe out, you want to tuck up, lift the head and chin, get a nice little arch to the lower back, tailbone high. And breathing in again. If you are pregnant, making sure you're hugging the baby up and in. And then as we release, let the belly fully hang. Let's go one more. And out. Wonderful. Grabbing hold of your dumbbells. We're going to be doing a few exercises here in a 4-point position. If your wrists are sore, you can definitely get a chair and pop yourself up onto your elbows. But let's support ourselves with our left hand. Spread the hand nice and wide and make sure the arm is directly underneath the shoulder and grabbing hold of your dumbbell. So this is a great way to be working core while you're pregnant or if you're in the early stages postpartum. A great way to be developing that deep level strength through your abdominal muscles, the transverse. So let's start with a very simple row. So you're going to pull the elbow back and take the arm back down. So as you do this exercise, really focus on squeezing the elbow in and squeezing the elbow down towards the hip. Good. We're going to progress this one on. We're going to add an extension of the arms, so working through the backs of the arms here. Extend the arm long, bend it, and return it. Good. Up, extend, bend, and return. Notice that as I row the arm back, I'm not overly excessively pulling the arm up high. I'm just pulling it up to where it's comfortable. And down. Good. So as we flow through this exercise, focus on engaging through the core. The belly should be lifted. TA should be on. And we shouldn't be sitting into the lower back. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Continuing with the dumbbell in our right hand. Now, of course, if you want to progress these exercises on, all you need to do is walk the knees slightly further back, and you'll get a lot more engagement through the core. So, and remembering to make it easier, you bring your knees further forward. I'm going to slide my knees just a little bit further back. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do some flies out to the side. So shoulders back and down. We're going to lift up and down. Good. So you'll really start to feel this one in the opposite side of your waist, as well as through your shoulder. If you feel like you're losing control of the hips, remembering you've got the option there to bring the knees underneath you. And 1, beautiful. What we're going to do now is we're going to combine those two movements. We're going to do a row to an extension. Bring it back in and down, beautiful. Up, extend, out and down. So you should really start to feel the core heating up in this exercise. And these core exercises are so beneficial if you're postpartum. Really being able to develop that strong, stable base. Because if you think about it, think about how much you are picking the baby up off the ground, the need to be able to brace, you know, you're quite often passing the baby off to people, so you're having to push the baby out in front, holding on to the baby while leaning forward, all of those little things that you just need the core to be working well, to keep you nice and stable, to protect the lower back for 3, 2, and 1. Killer work, guys. Let's start on the other side. So I'm just going to rotate around so that you can see me, but switch over the hands. So we've got the weight in our left hand. Brace well within the right, and remember, knees either underneath you or a little bit further back. We're going to start with that row. Neck nice and long. Good. So as we get ready to progress this one on, remember we're going to add that kickback of the tricep. Row it up and extend out long. Bend and return. Good. Wonderful. Hips nice and level. Remembering you can move your knees back as far as you like. Definitely the supporting arm is feeling a little shaky, having done all that work. 3, 2, last one. Excellent, and down. Re-brace if you need to, let the core go, and then re-engage. Make sure that the pelvic floor is lifted, T-zone is on, and let's start with our flies out. Good. Get nice and long. Three, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to combine those two movements now. A row into extension. So row the arm up, extend out long. Bring it back in and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So important to continue to work all those really small muscles in your core by doing this very important stability work. Because as you start to lift heavier, the bigger muscles will come on and they'll overcompensate for the work that the smaller muscles should be doing. By doing that, you end up increasing your chances of running into little reoccurring niggles. 3, 2, and 1. You might find that your strength starts to plateau, so it's really important to be doing this work. So we're going to move into double weighted work now. So we're going to move into a series with our 2 hand weights. So grab both hand weights into your arms. And we're going to start off with curling the arms up and bringing them back. So we're going to move into our double dumbbell series now. So grab both of your hand weights, come up into a high kneeling position, refocus back in on the alignment of your pelvis, so tuck the pelvis up underneath you, engage the T-zone, and then bring the arms up into a box shape. And we're going to start with an internal and external rotation of the shoulders. You're going to bring the arms down and then rotate them back through. What you want to be mindful of this exercise, as you rotate down, you don't want to see the shoulder start to pop up. So just rotate to where you feel comfortable. Good. Focus on keeping that nice alignment, core engaged. Good. 2 and 1. Holding the arms back up, we're going to single arm press, taking the arm overhead, and then change to the other side. Wonderful. Reaching up nice and tall. Every time you push the weight away, think about your pelvic floor lifting. Engaging those beautiful oblique muscles, which sometimes get turned off when we are pregnant. And last one, beautiful. And then keeping your hands in a box, we're going to close the arms down and open them back up. Hello, shoulders. We can feel them here. Let's just do 10, 9, 8. Looking good. We've got this. We're in this together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to do 5 Arnold presses. So we're going to curl the arms in together and press overhead at the same time. For 1 and 2, 3, 4, last one team, we've got this, and 5. Beautiful. Take those arms down, give the shoulders a little bit of a roll back, and let's get ready to continue. So we're going to take the arms into a neutral position at the front of the thighs. We're going to lift them up shoulder height and then back down, lateral raise. Now remembering, if you don't have hand weights at home, just grab anything that's the same weight and pop them in your hands. It could be a couple of cans of beans, it could be a couple of water bottles, could be some tools, whatever you can find. At the moment I'm using 1.5 kilos, and that is more than enough. And last one, we're going to hold the arms out, we're going to bring them forward and back down. Good. So let's go into front raises here. Keep the arms and the palms facing down. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's combine them, take them out to the side, drop them down. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Keep the arms turned in and make sure the palms are facing together. We're going to work a little bit through the biceps now. So we're going to curl the arms in for hammer curls. Good. Just warming up the biceps, arms nice and long. Focus back in on the alignment of your posture, of your tailbone. Make sure that the pelvis is tucked underneath you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to add in a press. So press the arms up and curl them back down. Good. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Bring the arms back down and turn the palms out for me. We're going to curl with our arms facing upwards, palms facing up. We're going to curl and come back down to start, just warming up a different attachment point of our biceps. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them up and bring them down so they're at 90 degrees. And we're going to do half reps here. So you're going to keep the tension on the biceps, curling them up towards the shoulders and back down. Four, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to drop them down. We're going to curl them up and press overhead and back down. We're going to do 5 full range. 4, nice. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Bring them back down in a 90-degree position and in and out. So palms stay facing up. We're going to rotate those shoulders in and out. This is such a great exercise to be developing stability of your shoulders. Three, 2, and 1. The very last exercise we're going to do is shoulder circles. You can definitely drop your weights with this one. Otherwise, let's do it together. We're going to aim for 10 each way. So bring the arms out. We're going to circle them around for 10, 9. This is the last exercise. So you've definitely got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go the other way for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, guys. Let's have a little bit of a stretch here. So come down into a full kneeling position, rest those kneecaps, and let's interlace our hands behind our back and push our chest forward and lifting our arms up and away from the body. Good, just getting a little bit of space through the chest. Take a nice big deep breath in, deep breath out. And feel really proud that you joined me here today. You got moving. It can be sometimes really hard. Sometimes energy's not there. But the only bad workout is one that didn't happen. So let's stretch out through triceps. So take one arm behind the back and just gently pulling the elbow up. Focus on having the arm running down through the middle of the spine. And then let's change to the other side. Beautiful. And then last stretch, let's stretch through our shoulders. So come into a seated position. Obviously make room for your belly. And we want to wrap our arms around our knees or just holding on to the shins. And you just want to rock backwards, focusing on becoming nice and broad through your shoulders, neck down to your chest. Taking one last beautiful breath in. Beautiful. So there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Make sure you post below and let me know what was your favorite move for today. Share these videos with other pregnant soon-to-be mummas or mummas that are looking for some great workouts to do at home. And I can't wait to see you back here again. See you soon. Bye.